So yeah, today's live stream will be never mind here. Just for you to know that the live stream was from earlier but was delayed.
Yo, Vesh! Oh! I did it! What am I trying to do? You're just matching it to the color of the one that's on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but every once in a while the screen is like getting darker for a second. Oh, what is going on? Who knows? Get me out of this weird fish game. Now, here we go. We got Turtles 1. Usually this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I think that's the Japanese title screen for this. Yep. This is a real licensed NES game that they are stealing and putting on this console that you can buy in Walmart right now. You know, in my head, for some reason I assumed like, oh, it's at Walmart. They have to put like kind of legit games on it, right? Nope. Here's Excite Bike, an actual Nintendo game. What is happening with the screen? It's like if you squeeze down the controls, the whole board is like flexing and crying for mercy. So what is that up there? You guys see that? There's like a little dot. Is that always there? I don't know. Let's launch up Twin Fish. Yeah, it is. I think we got like a dead pixel situation or something on our screen. My sub console's defective. Ah! What? I moved the console down and it froze again. Guys, I knew this would be bad, but like, come on. Oh no. Whoa, there it goes. I hit the reset button and for a second it just didn't start back up. All right, I gotta look around for Mario or something. The screen is just getting so dark. Is it Jumping Kid? Could that be Mario? Nope. This is a game called Amusement Park Jumping Kid. I've never heard of this. Probably a real NES game. Oh, I hope not though. This is bad. You sure do jump. And it's a kid. There he goes. What about the bottom of the list? I don't think the games are repeating. We have Octopus down here, 198. I swear I saw this up here. Number 6. It's surrounded by different games, though, so, well, kind of. We got Fantasy Stone again. Maybe they are repeating. Oh, no. Duck. Just Duck. There's a real game just called Duck. I cannot see the screen anymore. It is so dark. Oh, I fixed it. Kind of. All right, I guess I can, like, try out the plugging into a TV feature, and then you guys can actually see what's going on. Hold on. All right, I got it plugged in now. Let's see what happens if I turn it on. Hey, there it goes. Wait, you guys see that? Even though it's connected to the TV, if I squeeze the console, oh, God, it still dies. This is a whole new problem, though. Turn it back on. For now, it looks pretty good. Let's try Fantasy Zone. This game pops up like 5 times on the console. Oh, never mind.
Sorry,
right. There we go. It's this game. Oops, it died already. What an adorable little shoot-em-up game. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, this is working okay, and the console's not glitching out too badly yet. Impressive. What is Tank A1990? What, is that a real game? There it is. Okay. Construction. Build a tank. Whoa. Oh, you can build like your own little level. That's actually pretty neat. Is this my level? That's awesome. It's a game. Oh, I didn't get him. What is this? Whoa, it's like electricity or something. Neat. Oh, I tried. I really tried my best. IQ champion? Yeah, that's me. There he is. That's the champ. Presents to start. What? Okay. You know, this is not what I expected. What is this? We're shooting bees. They have little hearts. Oh, God, he evolved. Oh, they're trying to, like, lay a nest or something, so they evolve into, like, a more powerful little bee. All right, I've had enough of this. I don't know what made him an IQ champion. Oh, we just have straight-up Space Invaders. Okay. More stolen games. At least it's not from Nintendo directly. You know, in the past, Nintendo has spent a lot of time destroying random YouTube channels for no reason by, like, asking them to take down gameplay because they're playing a Nintendo title or whatever. Meanwhile, you have companies like this that are just straight-up stealing Nintendo and other companies' games and just selling them at Walmart.com and your local Walmart store near you, and somehow this is completely okay. Alright, what I don't see, to be fair, I guess, is Mario Bros. Bicycle Race? Is this just Excite Bike again, but like different name? Oh, no, it's just called Bicycle Race. Okay.
Sorry.
These NES games, man, it surprises me how many of them are real. How do I go? You hold B, okay. How does this guy go? We're drifting out here. Oh, what happened? I think the console froze again. Oh, my God. This thing's a piece of garbage. Do not buy this. All right, let's open this console up, see what's going on the inside. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot of anything, but maybe we'll see something that's like obviously broken. You can get to the bottom of why this console glitches out every 3 seconds. As you guys can see, this is one big old board with everything on it at once. Here's our screen. It looks very, like, pressed down right here. That could be why the screen was flickering so much. Is this little foam piece supposed to prevent all this stuff from touching? I bet that's what's happening. This foam piece just isn't installed correctly or isn't in the right spot to prevent that from happening. I'm just gonna try something real quick. So I took off the screen. I got the cable plugged back in. Not really a good way to do this. I'm just gonna carefully hold the battery here. Oh, it's turning on. It's funny seeing that without the screen. The console is working, okay. Unfortunately, as I like press things, yeah, it's still glitching out. So yeah, never mind. I don't think it has anything to do with the screen. The console is just borked in some other way. I hate this thing. But hey, if this video didn't scare you away from these sup consoles forever, click the video right here. Yesterday, Jacob, he tried to buy some AI consoles. You gotta click the video to see what that means. It was a wild ride.
Malware comes in all shapes and sizes. Email attachments, hooking into shady programs, even hiding in Minecraft skins. Across the many decades of technology existing, malware developers have been cooking up new ways to get onto your device. Even before the internet was mainstream, things like infected floppy disks and bulletin board systems could give you your fill of guy parachuting out of plane virus. Nowadays, you don't often hear about malware wreaking havoc. Cybersecurity has improved. Antivirus is typically built into operating systems. Internet safety knowledge is common. While malware does and will continue to exist, it's definitely calmed down in recent years. But among the dwindling malware scene, one constant stays. Malware in video games are basically like this.
Since the existence of malware, it's always found its way to link up with gaming. Whether it's malware disguised as a game, or a game with malware injected in it, or even a game pretending to be malware. It could be as simple as, oh, there's a Bitcoin miner in my Steam game. But it could also be a fan game nuzzling up to your computer for the sake of Shadow the Hedgehog sprites.
Once upon a time, I took a look at various games infected with or linked to malware in some way. The video is very short, outdated, and incorrect, so I thought it'd be fun to revisit the topic and see what more there is to it. I took the term video game malware a little loosely here. Some of these games are always categorized as malware, but are actually harmful in lesser or different ways. And even though a lot of these I couldn't even play or find, I gotta give the spiel. Please do not download any of the malicious programs I talk about here today. I won't be linking to any downloads, dangerous or not. YouTube isn't really a big fan when you do that. Any programs I ran for this video were opened on a virtual machine in a safe environment. Don't be stupid, let me be stupid.
This would be the perfect time for a VPN sponsor. This video is sponsored by Factor.
Whoa, Toadbup, it's me, Toadbup. I'll take it from here. Factor has hundreds of different fresh and chef-prepared meals for you to choose from to ship right to your door. I mean, we're talking breakfast, dinner, even protein shakes. Factor's got variety, it's well made, it tastes good, and it's real food. I feel like that's very important that the food you're eating is real. Is that just me? I actually teamed up with Factor towards the end of my college finals, and let me tell you, when I was there slouched over at my desk doing work into the night, I didn't have time to make a well-balanced meal, or sometimes not even be able to make a meal at all. But suddenly, from places unknown, Factor extended a helpful olive branch to my weary, withering soul, and gave me some good meals to eat. Firstly, they were super convenient to make. All you gotta do is unsheath it, poke a couple holes, and toss it in the microwave. And sometimes you don't even have to do that. The miso edamame salad that I got with tofu and edamame beans took like a minute to make, and it was absolutely delicious. Speaking of enjoying things, I personally enjoy just how many nutrition options there are in case you have a specific dietary or nutritional goal. For example, I guzzle protein like none other. Factor has everything from chicken to pork chops to shrimp and even salmon. It's a healthy and natural way to get your protein in. But of course, there's also the classic protein shake that they've got. And let me tell you, Factor sent me this box right after I got back from the gym. And I didn't have any protein options at my house at the time. So Factor, you came in clutch, what can I say? Factor factors out 175 bad ingredients, factors in gut-friendly and balanced options, and that's factors as to why you should try out Factor. Factor, did you enjoy that bit? I really hope you did. So head on over to factor75.com or use the link in the description below and use my code ToadBupFFB for 50% off of your first box, plus free daily greens, one per box with an active subscription. Free meals will be applied as a discount on the first box, new and returning subscribers only, and it varies by plan. Sign up today, and thank you again to Factor for sponsoring this video. Take it away, Toadbup.
Let's start off with a true blue classic.
If you're familiar with the Sonic fan game scene, you're no doubt familiar with Sage, or Sonic Amateur Games Expo. It's a celebration where a bunch of people in the community get together and make Sonic fan games. Sage has led to so many incredible products, but it also led up to the Sonic fan scene looking like the third incursion. Allow me to introduce Sonic vs. LF2 by Sonic Bleach Fan, later known as Limena Dan. This was a Sonic fan game from, I believe, 2009? The earliest instance I could find was a video from June 10th of 2011, but the date here does say 2009. This was a Sonic-themed fighting game built off the engine of another fighting game, Little Fighters 2. It was received positively by those who played it, which I totally understand. It has fun-looking gameplay and Ichigo from Bleach. Years went by with different updates and an eventual name change into Sonic Gather Battle. As Sage 2016 was approaching, fans were excited to see the newest version released for the event. And it looks like Limena pulled out all the stops. Just compare this gameplay from the Sage release to the one in 2012. This looks incredible. Fast forward to 2017, someone happened to notice a little something. Unlike, well, every fan game in existence, Gather Battle had DRM built into it. DRM is kind of a fluid term for anti-piracy measures, making sure your game's valid. You're probably familiar with the popular ones like Denuvo or BattleEye. Here's the thing about DRM, you don't need that for a fan game. Fan games are free. Fan games are made by fans. You don't own Ivo, don't act like you do. Another thing about most video game DRMs, they can be way too intrusive. I shouldn't have to give Valorant 24-hour access to the very fabric of my computer's reality so that I can play. Now, imagine you just downloaded a little Sonic fan game that wants that kind of access. Wouldn't you be skeptical of playing it?